Okay, so, again, another Halloween-themed vid right here. And this one is a Halloween-themed version of Hero-Villain Mashup, where I take a hero and put him against some other villain from another form of media. And what would it be like if these two characters were rivals, more or less? And today, since of course it is, as of this recording, All Hallows Eve, I decided to go with this. That's right, Batman and Michael Myers from, of course, the Halloween film. So what would it be like if Batman and Michael Myers, what if Michael Myers was was basically one of Batman's rogues? Honestly, I could see Michael to be one of Batman's enemies. I think I could honestly see him as one of part of Batman's rogues gallery. He's got the mask, he's got the psychotic motive, he's got he's got a lot of stuff going for him for most Batman villains, except he doesn't really talk. Now, let's say that, Michael was being transferred to, Arkham Asylum, he breaks out, and now he's in Gotham, and now Batman has to track him down. There you go. There's your scenario for Batman and Michael meeting. Now, you could honestly say that, yeah, Batman could beat Michael, because obviously he's got the tech, he's got the fighting skill, but Michael's like this giant, just this tank of evil. He is just this void of pure evil, and, he's got incredible strength and durability, much like Jason, but yeah, he's also got almost a, sinister, silent intelligence to him that makes him just so terrifying, so just creepy to him. The thing about Michael is that he's just unstoppable. He is just this force of nature, and yeah, even as a kid, he was pure, unspeakable evil in this, Haddonfield. Of course, killing his sister when he was 6 years old just because, well, he just snapped one day. You see, that's the thing about Michael, real quick, that in the original films that I always kind of liked over the Rob Zombie films. Not to say I don't like I'm not the biggest fan of the Halloween remakes of the two films, but the thing is that they were trying to explain Michael's origin, which I don't think you need to explain Michael's origin, saying that he was just a kid, he was just a troubled kid, and he got beat up a lot by his parent, he had an abusive father and all that. I don't think you needed that. I don't think you needed that at all. You just need to say that Michael came from a good family, and he just snapped one night. There was just this. He just went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs one night, and that's all it was. That's all it took. It didn't take any he had a bad life kind of lifestyle. No, it wasn't like that. He was just a force of evil. That was it. And I think Batman would be a good opponent for him, because Batman, of course, kind of treads in that darkness. He does kind of fall in that darkness, and with the life experience he's had and the enemies he's faced, I think he would look at Michael and be like, this guy is something, I've faced people like him before, but there's something telling me he's different. Michael is so much different than, the other opponents that I've faced. He's same, but at the same time he's different. Now, with Michael has, he doesn't need fancy kung fu styles. All he needs is a knife and his just incredible strength and durability. I mean, Batman could easily just keep smacking away at him. Remember how many times, Michael's been shot, stabbed, beaten up, I think set on fire in one film, in the original films, not the two remakes, but yeah, he has been through a lot, Michael has been through a lot, and this guy could keep going and going and going. And that's the scary thing, and I mean, Batman would have to really, if in a one-on-one fight, Batman would have to, give his all just to, knock him down, I'm pretty sure, Michael could just, get back up after being, kicked once, and he would just keep coming after Batman and again and again. I mean, yeah, he does have just the knife, and admittedly, Batman's, body armor could protect him, give him some protection, but, Batman's not, I think he's going to be pretty smart on the idea of, hey, I just can't run into this guy head on and take him on. I just cannot do that, or I'm going to get stabbed. I need to play smart here. And yeah, I don't think any of Batman's intimidation or his, that aura of fear that Batman has. I don't think that's going to, I don't think that'll scare Michael, because Michael's scary in and of himself. I don't think, Batman's theatrics are going to play any help here with Michael. I mean, he could try to scare Michael, like come out of the shadows looking like a demon and whatnot, and Michael just look at him and just tilt his head like, and that would be it. That would, like, Michael would just give him a look of like, really, Batman, you're gonna try to scare me. Scare me. Okay. But yeah, that's the interesting thing about this matchup, is that even though, yeah, Batman could probably more than likely bring him down, the thing is that Michael's smarter than he looks. He's a lot smarter, and he's gonna hide from Batman. And remember, if this took place in Gotham, there's plenty of places that Michael could hide. He could hide in the sewers. There's a ton of abandoned buildings in Gotham, and I mean more than I can count. And yeah, Michael could easily hide out in one of those places and, just silently wait for the right moment to strike. That's a scary thing. Silent, but he has an intelligence to him. It's not like with Jason where he's just this, just this smashing machine. Michael does have, Michael has intelligence, and I think he would realize after, like, if he managed to get away from Batman first time, he would be like, okay, I don't, I can't fight this guy head on. So I'm gonna have to play a little smarter here. And imagine if, if Michael, was stalking Gotham. Just kind of put that into perspective real quick. Just the kind of terror he could put into the people of Gotham is, I would have to say, I don't know, well, now that I think about it, I don't know if he would be as scary as, the other things that lurk in Gotham's. I mean, they've got killer clowns, a girl who can control plants, an actual man-bat, a walking zombie Hulk, and a guy who can literally induce fear. So, a guy in a mask walking around with a knife? That ain't creepy. Have you seen what we deal with? This is Gotham. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think they may have heard the stories out of Haddonfield and been like a little creeped out, but I don't know. I mean, this fight would have, these two would be, like I said before, I'm getting tongue-tied here, sorry, but like I said before, Michael would totally work as a Batman villain. I think he's got all the stuff for him, and if they were to ever, like, face off, that would be something I'd really like to see. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the idea of Batman if Michael Myers and Batman were enemies? What do you think that would be like, and how do you think it would go down? But once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.